Hello and welcome to Pastor Jerome TV. I'm thankful that you all have subscribed to my channel because I know my views are not, popular, and they're not on the liberal side, And let me just go ahead and tell everybody, I am not a Republican, and neither am I a Democrat. I'm a Christian, and I'd rather side with somebody who's somewhat closer to my values and views for the future of America and for my children and for my grandchildren's future. I don't see much of a future with the policies of the Democrats, and when they don't get their way, we're seeing the backlash of how these people can really act. They're more violent, they're unaccepting, they are phobic, they are hateful, they are fearful, they are liars, they are cowards, they are backwards, they are filthy, same-sex lovers, they're demon worshipers, trying to cast spells. We saw that from the left. It was trying to cast spells. We see that they're creating lies about the president, collusion, and over and over and over. When we get them to have to testify under oath, they said that they have no evidence of collusion. And as soon as they come out of testifying before the Senate, they get on CNN or MSNBC and say, "I did not say that." These people are milking the whole situation. But here's the situation. That President Donald Trump is displaying masculinity, and he's the alpha male. And I love it. Okay? That dude that was in there for 8 years before, that imposter, the lying homosexual. What woman, by the way, Michelle Obama, who would have her husband on front of Time magazine or Newsweek magazine with a halo over his head, a rainbow halo, and says America's first gay president, which was a true statement. When he went over to Africa and tried to evangelize for homosexuality and tried to encourage that country to embrace homosexuality, it was an embarrassment to our country because we didn't send our president out to endorse and push homosexuality, but that's what he did. But we don't see that type of we didn't see that type of backlash with him. But every little thing that President Donald Trump does is under much scrutiny. Well, we're going to stand up for our president, and we're going to pray for him, and we're going to prove that his actions are not wrong. These pedophile, children-eating demons do not deserve respect. They don't deserve it. Okay? They are pedophiles, they're children eaters, and they are devil worshippers. Now, President Donald Trump had just finished a speech before NATO, the national, let me see what it's called, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And he was telling them, and he rebuked all of them, telling them that they're not pulling their weight. They're not paying their bill to NATO. Now, NATO is a weapons, organization where they purchase a whole bunch of weapons and defense systems, to fight against terrorism and to keep the North safe. And that's a treaty between America and European countries. But President Donald Trump said that they're not paying their load. And so he told them all, he said, y'all have to start paying your load or else America's going to back out of this. There would be no NATO without America. So here you have this dude, Dusko Markovic, the prime minister of NATO. Here he is right here. He's going to try to get out in front of President Donald Trump, and President Donald Trump, knowing everything that I just said, that these people are pedophiles, and at the same time they're freeloaders, and America is pulling the weight. President Donald Trump said, "Get out of the way." You ever had those friends that would just, they don't have nothing to contribute to anything, but they want to carry everything and present it to everybody as if they were the one to purchase it. So President Donald Trump is not having that, because President Donald Trump is one dude that's serious about his money, where his money goes and where America's money goes. And I believe that that's the reason why he really ran for president, because, when you're paying the type of taxes that he pays, hundreds of millions of dollars, and we did see that he paid those taxes, although he didn't divulge the whole tax plan, but he did pay hundreds of millions. And when you see people just passing out money like it's water, to to terrorists and illegal aliens and food stamps and buying people free cell phones and all that kind of stuff. Somebody has to pay for that. And for a man like him who's prudent about his money, you know, that made him say, hey, listen, I need to run because these people are wasting money. So this NATO clown here, Prime Minister Dusty or Dusko, is going to try to walk out front as if he's really, you know, putting in a lot of money, you know, into NATO, and President Donald Trump moved him out the way. He's the alpha male. And if anybody should be running NATO, it should be him. Check it out. Get out the way. Just get out the way. And then he pulls his jacket on. Now do something. Look, stay in your lane, lady. Stay in your lane. This is a man thing. Get out the way. See? That's a man thing right there. I don't see no problem with it. If you're not contributing, well, then get on out of the way.